Here with a team that I would say got robbed in the AAW Tag Team Title Tournament. Yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm here with David and Mason Cutter, the Hooligans. What's going on, fellas?
We're doing great. Tonight, I really thought we should have won the AAW Tag Team titles. Zero Gravity really kind of fucked us over on that. But, November 7th, we got them again. Looking like a street fight, no DQ match.
Oh, boy. Looking like a hell of a match on November the 7th. So if you guys, AAW, check it out. I think we're going to be back here as well at regular time.
Come back?
Regular time.
You're going to come back?
I'm going to come back.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be one hell of a time. You guys got to give a shout out to our friends at the Indy Power Rankings as well. Talk a little bit about being, I believe, number 2 in the tag team top 50.
We're number 2 now?
You are.
What the fuck? I thought we were number 1.
Oh, you guys may have been number 1 still. Maybe you guys dropped. I don't know. I haven't got the update.
No. We're still number 1. We got to be. No one's taking that spot away from us. No tag team works harder and does more matches a year than we do.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have had a phenomenal year. I feel like 2014 has been the year of the Hooligans. You guys have been in the rings with such tag teams as, the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks. Honestly, I think we've professionally wrestled most tag teams. We want to get in the ring with Ethan Page, Josh Alexander.
I want to see that personally.
We want to get in the ring with the Smash Brothers. Like, those two teams, right? They're both Canadian teams. So if Canada's out there, fucking book it.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Any other words you guys want to give to your fans as well? I know you guys have a hell of a support nation, so talk a little bit about that.
Well, I would say follow us on Facebook, but that just got destroyed.
What?
We're rebuilding we're rebuilding it.
Devin
Mason Cutter on Facebook now, no longer the Cutter Brothers. Bullshit Facebook, fuck off.
You heard it. And Twitter?
Twitter, Bearded Bullies, follow us.
Bearded Bullies with a Y because you guys couldn't get the IE?
Take IES because we're not idiots. We know how to spell.
You heard it here first, guys. Guys, I just want to say congratulations on all the success lately. We're happy to see it. You guys have so much of it, and hopefully it continues, guys. All the best.
Let's face it, we're going to keep going up.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hooligans themselves. Thank you, guys.
No problem, man. Thank you, brother.
I'm here with the former AAW Heritage Champion. Yes, I had to start it off on a negative note, but you were victorious over former TNA World Heavyweight Champion Chris Sabin here tonight. Talk a little bit about that match, man, here at Jawbreaker.
First off, Chris Sabin is awesome, and I don't know. He put up a fight, but kid's got a bright future. If he sticks to it, he might make some money, some real money in this business. But he doesn't make money like I do. The money, Matt Cage.
We heard you talking about moving on to bigger and better things here at AAW after losing the Heritage Championship. Talk about what those bigger and better things may be.
I've had the Heritage Championship. I'm not really a team guy. I don't really care about teams. There's a me and team, but I care more about me, myself, and I. So the Heritage title, that's behind me. Good for you, Heidi Lovelace. You did well with the belt thus far, and she wasn't willing to take those tag titles tonight or anything that they didn't quite measure up. So I don't care about those. But that heavyweight title, though, the AAW Heavyweight Championship, got my eyes on the prize. Doesn't matter if it's Eddie Kingston. Doesn't matter if Ethan Page gets another shot at it. Doesn't matter who it is. Eyes on the prize. When I get my shot, all it takes is one. One shot at the Heritage title. Boom, just like that. One shot at the AAW Heavyweight Championship. Boom, just like that. Take my ass to that pay window, get that winner's share of the purse. You know what I'm talking about, baby boy?
I do know what you're talking about. Talk a little bit about Dreamwave. I know that's a special place to you as well. Talk a little bit about the product there, because I'm not too familiar with it, honestly.
Dreamwave, it's a very special place there. The crowd is fantastic. And you talked about having a former Heritage Champion here and the current Dreamwave Champion right now.
Actually, yeah, you cashed in that case, didn't you?
I did. Held it for 11 months, cashed it in, ended Christian Rose's, I believe, 2.5-year winning streak, almost 3 years. Beat him, put him to rest. Big, ugly, stupid bird. Finally, that championship's held by someone who's, I think marginally attractive. I think I look all right.
Man said so himself. Talk a little bit about some other promotions you get out to, maybe the fans that don't know that well.
Basically anywhere that pays me money. I'm a whore for money. What can I say? Dreamwave, AAW, SCW, SCW.
Yeah, talk a little bit about SCW a little bit.
SCW is a fantastic promotion that runs in Iowa, Walcott, Iowa, where I will be tomorrow. This will probably be aired after but tomorrow I will wrestle at SCW.
Definitely check them out. They're probably sitting right here below the screen.
Yes, Twitter at SCW Pro. It's most known for who has rolled through the doors in the past, most notably current WWE superstar Seth Rollins, Tyler Black, Gix, God, all that BS. Mark Brown, Merrick Brave's best friend, that guy.
Talk a little bit about Merrick Brave. I know you've had your back and forth with him.
Merrick Brave, he did that shooting star press. Shooting star press.
You heard it. Shooting star press. That's it.
He's all right, and he does all right for himself. He's pretty good. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna be the nice guy here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to check out money at its finest, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Money never sleeps. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
I got the jacket on, you can't see the guns, but hey, I mean, I've got like 29-inch pythons sucking Hogan right there.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. The Money, Matt Cage, hopefully a future AAW heavyweight champion.
There is no hopefully, it's a definitely.
You heard it.
Right here on the shoulder.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, not a video interview, but we're here, joined right here, right now by former TNA Triple Crown champion, Chris Sabin. What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. This is the end of a pretty busy weekend. I was in Chicago Friday, Windsor last night, tonight's Toronto. So looking forward to a very well-earned day off tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Talk a little bit about that match on Friday. You took on the Money, Matt Cage. We were there, and we enjoyed that matchup.
Thank you. I got to say, I'm really impressed with just the independent talent out there. Like, it just seems that the independent scene just has so much talent out there, including Matt Cage. This is the second time I've wrestled him, and I've been impressed more and more each time. So he was a great opponent. I enjoy wrestling him, and hopefully we can mix it up again in the future.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know you've been at the AAW product a couple of times now. Talk a little bit about that product and talk a little bit about the Chicago area.
Chicago has a good wrestling history, obviously. Wrestling has been running there for many, many numbers of years, and a good friend of mine by the name of Danny Daniels runs AAW. So I've actually worked for him a few times as the Machine Guns, a few times by myself, many years ago. So it's good to come back after all that time and see that, AAW is still up and running, and it's an honor to be back there and working for them again.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We saw you up in Hamilton a little while ago for Alpha One Wrestling. Talk a little bit about that. You competed in a three-way matchup.
That was a good experience, man. It was against Josh Alexander and
Alessandro Del Bruno. Alessandro Del Bruno.
Alessandro, that's how you say it, yeah. Man, you know what? I was impressed with both those guys as well. Like I said before when I was mentioning Matt Cage, it just seems to me the level of talent out there in the independent scene, it just keeps on getting higher and higher, man. And just like those two guys are included, it's pretty unbelievable that there's so much talent unsigned.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You talked about being in Windsor last night for Border City Wrestling. Talk a little bit about your experience there.
It was a really cool experience for me, especially because Bret the Hitman Hart was on the show, one of my heroes growing up, so it's cool, just to be able to say hi and be on the same show as him. We had a pretty insane tag match that went almost 40 minutes,
wow.
4 tag teams, yeah. So if you get a chance to pick that up, Border City Wrestling. I can't. What was the name of the show? It was
Excellence.
Excellence. That's right. After the Excellence of Execution. So if you get a chance, make sure you check that out. It was an absolutely insane 40-minute main event, 4-team tag team match. Included myself, Phil Atlas, the Time Splitters, Tyson Dukes. Lots of good talent. Yeah, absolutely, man. And now you're here tonight at Squared Circle Live. You're here taking on Brent Money Banks. What do you see in Brent Banks to have to take on him tonight? You know what, man? He was actually on both the shows with me this weekend, so I got to see him compete a little bit Friday and Saturday before. So, got to do a little scouting against my opponent. And I gotta say, the man is absolutely unbelievable. He has such amazing agility inside the ring. He can probably do any kind of flip and land on his feet, which is pretty amazing. Super agile, super athletic. I like having matches like that, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to it as well. Talk about the goals you have on the independent scene. I know you've done pretty much everything there is to do mainstream-wise, so what's the goals going forward?
Pretty much just to never stop learning, never stop getting better. I know that there's, I never want to rest on my laurels, that you can never... I never want to get to a point in my career where I feel like, okay, that was good, or that was good. I feel like I've learned enough. I feel like I accomplished enough, or I don't want to get to a point to where I feel like I've gotten stale either. Yep. I want to make sure I just keep on learning, keep on getting better, because I know that, you know, the more work you put into it, you know, the better you get, the more experience you get, the better you get, and you can gain a lot of valuable experience on the independent scene nowadays, like I said, because of all the talent out there. So basically just to sharpen my skills, get better, and hopefully one day make it to my ultimate dream of making it to the WWE.
I hope so, man. Talk about some of the promotions, some of the opponents you want to face and get to while you're still on the independent scene, if you get to that WWE goal.
Opponents that I would want to fight in WWE or on the independent?
In general, yeah. Even.
In general? Well, there's a lot of guys, you know, I basically want to work for a lot of the top independent promotions that I haven't worked for yet. I'd like to work for Ring of Honor, Evolve, or Dragon Gate USA, one of those, any of those, just the top indies. I'd like to go back to PWG again. Basically just work the top. PWG was great, man. Battle Los Angeles was just an unbelievable show. The thing about those shows, they're so much fun, especially if you're a fan and you go to the show, because it's almost as if the fans are part of the show.
Yep.
So, you know, if you get to show up and, you know, if you get a chance to see a PWG show, just go, because I guarantee it's just pure fun from bell to bell.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I know people have asked about this quite a bit. Are we ever going to see a Motor City Machine Guns reunion?
I hope so. I don't know, but I definitely hope so.
You heard it. If there's anything you got to throw out there, I know you got a Pro Wrestling Tees store now. Throw out your Twitter, anything, man.
Yeah, ProWrestlingTees.com/Chris Sabin, or you can follow me on Twitter @Project Sabin.
Any upcoming dates, man?
Let's see. Next week I'll be in Bay City. I got a couple weeks off after that. Next month, you know, I don't have my planner on me. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long weekend.
No, absolutely, man. Hopefully we can get you back up here more in the Canada area. Really enjoying seeing you as much as I have been lately, and congratulations on all the success you've had along your career, and hopefully much more coming your way, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.